All right, we are kicking Brad's birthday week off with a bang tonight. We are ready. We are super ready. What are we going to do? Stay with us and you'll see. It's gonna be a wild and crazy adventure. Here we go. Okay, ready? So this is our challenge. We will call it the fish challenge. We are going to count them, yes, 7 different restaurants and trying their fish sandwiches. So first is McDonald's. We're going in order. It's very basic and plain. It does have cheese on it, which I don't overly appreciate on my fish sandwiches. It's kind of thrown together a little bit, but we know they're good. We have had these before, so we are going to recenter it and dive in. We are also sitting at Popeyes. That will be next. So that video will be right after this. All right, stop number 2. What did you think of the McDonald's one, babe?
I love the McDonald's one. I think that's going to be my favorite, but we'll see at the end of the night.
Yeah, it was good. It was plain and simple and good. Can't really mess it up. Popeyes comes in, we got the regular, not that it does come in spicy, but we got the regular. It does come in your metal bag like usual at Popeyes. And another bag, it's a lot bigger than the McDonald's one. It's that shape, whatever shape that is. It's got maybe tartar sauce on it, pickles. Yeah, it looks really good.
We'll give it a try. We'll let you know.
All right, so our next stop was at Carl's Jr. They did not have fish sandwiches, so now we are at Del Taco. Our last one was Popeyes, and what did you think, babe?
I liked the fish. Mine had a pickle on, and I did not care for the pickle flavor. It just took away from the fish flavor. So McDonald's was still my number 1.
But you could remove the
I removed the pickle. I removed the pickle.
You could remove the cheese. My opinion, they both cost right around $5, the McDonald's and the Popeyes. And I feel that you got a lot more with the Popeyes. The filet was a lot bigger, had a really great flavor, and we both agreed it had just the teeny tiniest little spice to it, so it was really good. We are at Del Taco, which means we got 2 crispy fish tacos for $5.
Mom's first ever fish taco, and she is really nervous.
Is a firm believer that seafood and Mexican should not be combined.
But this will be our first try.
We will see. I am not sure how I'm going to eat this like a lady. Good thing I am not a lady, but we're going to, it's in there somewhere. We'll give it a try. We'll see.
We'll let you know.
Okay, so our last place was Del Taco. You know, as a taco, it was fine. It was really just a fish fillet on a shell. It was corn tortilla, which I absolutely despise. I don't like the flavor, so I took a bite and a half and then I pulled it off. Came with a side salad because there was so many vegetables on it, lettuce and tomatoes. Had a good sauce to it, but I think we both agreed it was the same 2 for $5 as the other.
It was a decent flavor. The fish was kind of thin, so it was kind of dry, so it wasn't as good as the other 2. Yeah, it was kind of greasy, which kind of contradicts the dry comment, but yeah, it was kind of weird. What's next?
We're at Wendy's. This so far is the most expensive one. It is a little over $5. The other 2 have been a little under $5. What's interesting about this one, and I did see it, and I did leave it as is because it's the normal, it's how they make them, is I believe this one will have both cheese and pickles on it. So kind of a combination of the first 2. It is nice and big. It's hot and fresh. Wild caught Alaskan. It's got lettuce on it, which the other 2 didn't have. Wow, it's really nice and big. Very nice, big and crispy filet.
It's square, like everything else at Wendy's.
It does have cheese on it. Yeah, funny. It does have cheese, it does have pickles and lettuce. So, and mayonnaise, obviously. Oh, also the Del Taco one was definitely by far the absolute messiest. It was terrible. But we're going to see about this one and give you our review at our next stop.
I think we're halfway done.
Okay, so Wendy's was texture-wise probably my favorite so far. It was super crunchy. I really liked it. I like crunchy things. I did really like that. However, it was kind of thin, and honestly, it was tasteless. The tastiest thing was the pickles, in my opinion. There really wasn't a fish flavor to it. So if you want to have fish and say you have fish, I would do Wendy's. It was also so far the most expensive. So again, that
bottom
included,
of the list.
It's probably, well, not bottom. That would be Del Taco, but it wouldn't have been my choice. We'll put it that way. How about you, babe?
Well, I said bottom of the list, but you told me no, not bottom of the list. So
well, it was me.
It was good. Not as good as McDonald's.
He took his pickles off. Not as good as Popeyes.
So what's next?
But so, oh yeah, that's right. We couldn't go to Carl's Jr.'s, so there was an Arby's right across from the McDonald's, so we stopped in here. They gave us lots of napkins. I can feel it. It's really hot, which is nice. Oh, it's got a lot of lettuce on it. Nice big patty. I know it looks kind of frozen, but aren't they all? So we're gonna dive in and see how Arby's, this is the first one with the sesame seed bun like this, so I do like that, and we're gonna dive in and see how it tastes. All right, so we're finishing up here at Arby's. We have decided that we are done for the night, so we have 3 more. We actually added 1, so it'll be 8. We're going to finish those up tomorrow after church, but we have to do our Arby's review while it's still fresh. So what do you think, babe?
I like Wendy's. I think it tasted kind of tasteless. It had a little bit of a fish taste, and it wasn't, I don't like fish when it's too fishy either, so there's a fine balance, but there was just not a lot of fish taste to it.
And this one, also like Wendy's, was over $5. It was one of the more expensive ones. It was extremely hot, and it was extremely large.
Fresh.
But yeah, and there was a flavor. It was just kind of a little bit of a funky flavor, even though. And the lettuce was shredded, which made it very difficult to eat, and just kind of a little bit funky flavor. Wasn't our choice, so we are going to head back to Waymaker and finish this up tomorrow. We'll let you know.
Continued.
All right, so we are back doing our first challenge. We have 3 more places to hit. Today we are at Carl's Jr., which of course is the same company as Hardee's. I am not sure if they would have the same fish sandwich. This is actually a panko breaded fish sandwich. It is just over $4, so it's one of the cheaper ones. Wrapped in packaging. Oh, good job sealing that sticker there. But yeah, it's a good size. Lots of mayonnaise. I'd say bigger than McDonald's. Again, with the shredded lettuce. Oh, it's very, very hot, but it looks good. So let's try it. All right, babe, what did you think of Carl's Jr. for a fish sandwich?
I thought it had a good flavor, and I know Mom's going to say it had too much tartar sauce, but I said if I would have had more tartar sauce, I would have been dipping it. So it's just a preference. Had a good flavor, more of a flavor than the last 2 last night, but we're kind of wondering if maybe we had so much fish 3 times in a row before the last 2 that maybe it just kind of lost flavor because we'd had too much. What'd you think?
It was good. I didn't have a problem with it while I was eating. It was very hot and fresh, which was good, but it left a funky aftertaste after I was done with it.
And I didn't get that, so.
Yeah, so I don't know. But anyway, we are at Burger King. This sandwich is $5 at Burger King. However, Burger King does have 2 for $6, which we didn't realize until we went through the drive-thru. McDonald's does not have that this year, so it is a little bit of a better deal. We are anxious to see it and try it because this is something that you can get anywhere. So, oh, I have to show you. Sorry, I forgot about that part. And I got 3 fries. Okay, this feels more like a burger. Just the shape, it's very big. Oh, it is really big. Got pickles on it, which Brad will take off. Looks about like McDonald's, square, Wendy's.
I think I'll eat those pickles.
You're gonna eat those?
Those are different than the ones last night.
Oh, so all pickles don't.
Or you can have them, I don't care.
All right, we're gonna give this a whirl. It's kind of, I don't know, we'll see. All right, babe, what did you think of the Burger King burger?
I kind of forgot. I liked it. It was good. It was...
He decided he did not want the pickles on it.
Yeah, I did not want the pickles. I could have kept those off.
Yeah. I don't know. The bun was really dense. I don't know if that was just ours, and it wasn't stale. It just seemed really dense. And then the very last bite, I took just the fish fillet without the breading, and I don't know. It wouldn't have been a choice, but it was what it was. So
last one, we're back at the RV.
Last one is Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box. They're $5 as well, but on their app they have a buy one get one free. So this actually is the best deal of all of them. So we did get two because I'm back and have one tomorrow as long as it settles well. Looks really good. Got a decent sized patty on it. What other one was shaped like that?
Wendy's was square.
No, this is the funky, not square rectangle, but one of them was shaped like that, kind of different. Does not look like it's got pickles on it. Plenty of lettuce. We will see. All right, so we're done. 8 sandwiches.
Half of 8 sandwiches.
Yes, half of 8 sandwiches. Half of 7 sandwiches and a taco.
Yes.
Yeah. What did you think? What was your top number one? Should we guess?
I would still say that I like the McDonald's one the best. I suppose because you can get it anywhere, and kind of like to explain last night, kind of like the breakfast burrito. They've got it mastered. The McDonald's one was just so good. I would say my second place would be Jack in the Box. That very last one. It was just crispy. It was just very good. Had a great fish flavor, but not too much fish. And I still wonder if last night, maybe a couple of them, that we had just had too much fish in a row, that maybe that's why it was tasteless anymore. So I don't know. I would say McDonald's is number one.
And I do really agree with McDonald's. They do a very good fish sandwich. I just wish that I would feel better about it if they were still the 2 for $5 or something, because it just didn't seem like a $5 burger in my opinion compared to some of the other ones. But my number one would have been Popeyes. Of course, I love me some Popeyes.
So you could guess that, couldn't you?
Yeah, just like
Popeyes.
We could just leave the camera here for this view here. Yeah, and Brad likes Jack in the Box because he got his mint mobile shake. Popeyes was my number one. McDonald's is very good. I did like that one. But again, if I had to choose, McDonald's and Jack in the Box are right next door, and I have that coupon for Jack in the Box, I would go to Jack in the Box because it was buy one get one free. So there was that. The rest were just all kind of forgettable.
Fun little challenge. Fun to say that we did it. Now we know.
Now we know, and now you know. You guys are welcome. Do you see how self-sacrificing we are for you guys?
And next time we can just go to McDonald's and order 4 and Popeyes and order 4 and be done.
Maybe not 4. Please, not 4. I think we are officially fished out for this year. Officially fished out for the year. Not sure we'll be doing any more fish for this year, but that is the end of our challenge. You guys can enjoy our beautiful Vegas.
Yet if I invite Mom to Ellis Island tonight yet, she would probably still go for fish and chips.
Oh, well, that's not a fish sandwich, though. That's fish and chips. That's like completely different. 2 totally different things. So that would be a fun challenge.
Love you guys.
Love you all. Bye from Vegas.